man. How are you? Hey, Taylor. Guys, how are you? Hey, good to see you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Sure. Well, I mean, in other states, I don't know enough about the system. I do think in Ohio we have very, very solid elections. We're careful. We don't send out mail-in ballots to everybody. You actually have to request one, and I think that's appropriate. I was just talking to somebody earlier who used the early voting period because they thought they were going to be out of town tomorrow. So I think we actually do it pretty well in Ohio, where most people vote the same day. Most people vote in person, but if you need a mail-in ballot, you can certainly get one. The thing that I do worry about is I don't want us to become a country where everybody votes by mail. I think it introduces a lot of problems into the system. Yeah, I mean, you may, this may sound surprising to you, but I actually think a lot of the Trump base is still very hard to get through to, in part because they don't trust the press, and in my view, rightfully so. They don't watch a lot of the traditional TV networks, and so traditional TV advertising doesn't quite reach them in the same way. So we've had to be innovative, I think, about how to make sure we're on the ground, turning out our base. Obviously, the big group of voters, suburban moderates, especially women, that I think are very much up for grabs in this election. We've tried to do a lot to reach out to suburban voters, and I think that we've done a very good job, especially with suburban women. We were to tell the tally tomorrow night. But those are the two voters where I think the most about, right? And they're very different voters in a lot of ways. One is a little bit more in tune to traditional media. One's a little bit less in tune to traditional media. But I think the message has actually been pretty consistent. Taylor, it's look, prices are too high, the energy crisis was self-inflicted, and we've got to get back to law and order and common sense. And I think, interestingly, though there are different groups of voters, both groups are very much turned on by that message. Probably not you. Probably not. No. Okay. Yeah, take care, man.
And then Taylor, you'll
okay.
be
All right, sounds good. Okay, see you guys.
State of Ohio, from Middletown, Ohio, our hillbilly, J.D. Vance.
Thank you all. Thank you.
But to do all these things, to declare war against those cartels, to get this inflation and energy crisis under control, to get back to law and order in our country, I got to get there first. And that's really what the next, not even 48 hours is about, right? 36 hours until the polls close in the state of Ohio. And I will tell you, I feel very, very good about where we are. I felt good all through the summer. Thank you. There were a lot of naysayers in the media, a lot of naysayers elsewhere, and I said, look, we're doing what we need to do. I guarantee we're going to be in a position to win this race, and I think we're going to win it in a big way. But it doesn't happen without every single one of you, okay? First, let me offer a word of gratitude on this, because I know a lot of you have already done.
Thank you. Yeah. Take some photos with J.D., and thank you for being here. Let's get out and vote.
Thank you. Take care. Hey, sir. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Hey, sir, how are you? Hey, God bless you. I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Thanks, sir. Yes, man. How are you?
Yes.
You have a camera on you?
It's got one.
I got one right here.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much for saying that. Hey, good to meet you, Bob. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Right. Are you where we have signs made up that people are going to be at the high isolation voting area? But I have